Hi, Maxolotls. Welcome back to another video. So I came across this story and I thought it would be cool, but I'm just gonna switch up the title because why not? So in my words, it's gonna be oh my god, where you are gonna be in a art class. And so yeah, this is a Troy X Reader one-shot art class. I know it says yoga, but I'm changing it to art class for my sake, okay? So don't get mad at me. That's too bad. And we are still using the same name as my OC that I mentioned in my last video. Her name is Catherine. 15 million middle name Har. And she's really cool to hang out with. So, yeah. That's her name. Catherine. You had recently met a fun, sweet girl named Jessica at a local restaurant in your town. You two had hit it off automatically. One day, Jessica suggested you to take up a art class that had just been started a few miles from your house. You weren't really into painting, but your dear friend wanted your company, so you accepted the invitation. You pulled up to the address she gave you and saw maybe 3 or 4 cars parked in the parking lot. You found an empty spot and pulled up. You pulled out your phone and texted Jessica, to which she replied she was already inside. You smiled and grabbed your drawing book from the passenger seat. In the drawing bag, you had a lot of paper and your backpack, like your school bag, bed, from the passenger seat. In the school bag, you had a drawing book, pencils. Can I say it? I don't know. If it's nostalgia for you, did you ever use crayons when you were little? Now they don't use crayons anymore and you just use like acrylic paint. Yeah. Acrylic paint, an eraser, and wait, what was it earlier? I forgot. An eraser and a couple of colored pencils of your favorite colors. You yanked open the double glass doors to the building and made your way to the art room. There you spotted Jessica laying out her drawing book. Hey, you called after her. Hey, Catherine, she smiled sweetly. How did you get here so soon? I thought it took a half hour by cab. You began laying out your drawing book. Oh, I got a ride from a friend of mine. All right, you smiled, and the class began. In the middle of the art lesson, you were so beat. You asked to use the bathroom just to catch a break. Bending isn't your thing. You were getting a drink from the water fountain and heard your favorite TV show playing softly down the hall. You wiped your mouth and curiously walked towards the sound. Surely enough, you found the door labeled waiting room, where couches and chairs were lined up against the wall, and a large flat screen was propped on a large desk. You stepped inside and began watching the show. A couple minutes won't hurt, right? You stood in your yoga outfit and stared at the show. tell you. A couple minutes won't hurt, right? You stood in your painting outfit and stared at the show until you heard a soft chuckle. You turned to see the person who was watching the show, now trying to hold in a giggle. Oh, hi. He gave a small wave to the guy. He had short brown hair and a small smile. Hello, hey, are you by chance in the art class down the hall? He asked, tilting his head. He sighed. Sadly, yes. Sadly? Yeah, I didn't really want to come, but my friend really, really did. So, he gave a crooked frown. Okay, well, do you know when it ends? He asked. Yeah, about 20 minutes or so, you prompted. Okay, good. These reruns are getting old. He smiled. He looked at the screen. Actually, I still really like this one. He took a seat on the other side of the couch. Oh? He raised his eyebrow. Yeah, it totally explains whatever you're talking about. Yeah, but I've seen it almost 1,000 times. Oh, you like this show? He looked at him. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Me too. He grinned. I'm Troy, by the way, he informed. Catherine, you two talked until class was over, being too embarrassed to face the teacher. You had Jessica grab all your things for you. When you left, Jessica greeted Troy and informed you that he was the friend she mentioned. Troy asked for a hug before you left, and you squeezed Jessica into a friendly death hug before entering your car. Well, that is a really good story, and I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, anyways, make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll try to make sure to drop in another video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, have an amazing day and night, and make sure to stay awesome as you are my awesome max levels. Okay, thanks, bye!